Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch and the fresh start server of Maladath. Today begins our Human Paladin's journey into Outland and on the road to level 70 in preparation for the Wrath launch on the 26th. We have a very short amount of time to get this done, but I think we're going to be okay. I think that we are going to make it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. Really do appreciate all you guys showing up. And if you are new, I play WoW a little bit differently than you've probably seen it played on the internet, and that is mainly that I like to just have a relaxing time playing the game, try to keep a chill vibe. I keep the music and the ambient sounds turned up. And yeah, a couple of things about us is we run with two main add-ons. We use Questie for quest tracking.
Need help?
And we're going to be using Immersion to change our text boxes into this, which makes things a little bit easier to process and to read. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into things here.
Light bless you.
We're going to head through the portal.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Now, a lot of times I do read most of the quests, but we just read almost all of these quests on our mage playthrough. So if you are interested in hearing all the quests read out to you, check out my mage playthrough. We read most of these on that character. For the sake of time, and just for the sake that I just read them all very recently, I'm probably not going to be reading the majority of them here in this playthrough. We don't want to get attacked by these guys. A couple of things before we get going. I did visit the auction house. I bought a few pieces of Outland green gear that might be small upgrades for what we currently have. So I'm going to go ahead and equip those now. Chest piece is a pretty big upgrade. And yeah, that should be it. Inventory is pretty clean. I do have a sword and shield for when we start tanking some dungeons.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Great to meet you. Safe travel.
And we are on our way over to Honor Hold.
See you soon.
I am going to be questing, at least for the first little bit. I want to get the dungeon quest to go into Ramparts and into Blood Furnace. I'd also like to be level 60 before we do those. I do want to tank them, and I think tanking them probably won't be an issue. We are going to stay ret spec for the leveling. We are going to stay ret spec, and I feel like that's going to be fine. In the dungeons that we've been tanking in the vanilla content, we've done pretty well. And in a bind, we have the Art of War proc, so we have not free, but instant cast flash of lights we can throw on ourselves if our health does become an issue. But yeah, it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to tanking the content on the Paladin. I've been having a blast on the Paladin. Really, really happy to have taken it through the fresh start and to have gotten to this point. Really happy to be here. When I started off with the fresh start, I was kind of skeptical. I really didn't think it was going to be that much fun to engage with, and I really didn't know if we'd even have the time to get a character ready through the fresh start. But it turns out that, you know, we seem to have time. It seems like it might be close, but
King's honor, friend.
we will have time to get to 70, I'm pretty sure.
Be careful.
Couple of things we want to do right away. Let's set our Hearthstone here. It's not going to do us any good bound in Winter, Spring, and Everlook.
King's honor, friend.
So let's do that.
Light bless you.
Also, it'd be a good idea to pick up some water. Don't know if we'll really need it, but it's a good to have. It does show a quest here, but Maybe that's a Questie bug. Let's go inside the keep and talk to Danath Trollbane. He's gonna have some work for us to do here in Hellfire Peninsula.
Greetings.
I'm glad you've come. I'm Danath, the leader of the Sons of Lothar and Force Commander of this
Light
hold.
bless you. Well met.
The Legion Reborn. While the Burning Legion invaded Azeroth, they were also at work here in Outland. We have tracked their movements over the years, but this latest activity, Paladin, well, this is beyond anything we've seen. Seek out Sergeant Altimus near the Eastern Supply Caravan. She has been monitoring the invaders and may have insight into their purpose.
Be careful. King's honor.
Another little breadcrumb. And another breadcrumb. So a couple of breadcrumbs. He's going to put us to work for his lieutenants. We're going to get some actual questing done for them. Let's go over here first. You know, I think I have ambient noise down from when we were in BRD, because the ambient noise in BRD is just basically people being tortured, which is really not my thing to listen to.
You got my attention?
Waste not, want not. He wants us to bring him 8 pieces of salvaged metal and 8 pieces of salvaged wood, so they can get to the repairs in the building around here.
Good.
Can I help you?
And Lieutenant Amadi here wants us to kill 20 Bone Chewer Orcs.
Farewell.
Because they are Bone Chewer Orcs. Let's go out and we'll do that right away, before we go pick up anything else or follow any other breadcrumbs. And we'll just see how we do against these guys. We would do better with buffs, I can almost guarantee that. Not bad. Now he did manage to inflict quite a bit of damage to us. But we were able to get him down. And this is part of the reason why I do kind of want to wait until level 60 before we're really doing any dungeons. What's going to be the best area for us to get these? Probably back in the other direction would be a better area. We're kind of at the edge of the quest here. Let's head in this direction. Yeah, I remember tanking on my warrior. Level 58 and 59 was pretty tough. Things have probably changed a little bit with the Wrath pre-patch, but I still think doing some of the introductory questing here, getting to level 60 really quick, and maybe even getting the quest lines to go into the dungeons would be good before stepping into them. Well, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to do Divine Protection to give us some additional defense here. Well, that worked out pretty well, actually. I don't have any negative feelings about that. We can take 2 or 3 of them at a time if we want to. I kind of expected this place to be really busy, and the fact that it's not is surprising. Yeah, there's over 50 people here, but they're not doing this one. When we got our mage into Outland on Pagel server, there were people all over the place at the same exact point we were, just coming into Outland for the first time and working on all these introductory quests. It's interesting that that was the experience on Pagel, but not here on the Fresh Start. Probably see some other players eventually. When it's quests like this where we have to pick stuff up off the ground, I'm not too upset to not have a bunch of other people swarming us. It was kind of getting to a point in the vanilla content zones there, trying to get to 58. Even in Winter Spring, every camp was getting farmed out. Lots of players just trying to get it done. Not a lot of objectives. So this is a little bit of a relief, actually. Whatever that was, it hurt a lot. It really, really hurt. Alright, we just need to kill 11 more Bone Chewer Orcs. So we're done with the collection part. Oh no, we need 2 more pieces of metal still. Okay. 2 more pieces of metal shouldn't be hard to come by. Gonna do Divine Protection here. Seemed to help us last time. Alright, that is quest complete. Let's head back and turn these in over here. We're not going to go over here quite yet. I'm hoping that I can actually get this character to 70 by like Thursday or Friday, and then I could put some work into leveling up my mining and my blacksmithing. That was something that kind of had to fall by the wayside as I spent all of my available time trying to level up.
Interest you on a pint?
Let's see here. Are those better? I think that they probably are. We get 19 strength, 19 agility, 30 stam. Yeah, we're gonna take those. Next up, we're gonna use the flaming torch to burn the horde blade throwers overlooking the path of glory. Nothing for us out of this one.
Watch your back.
Well met.
We will definitely take a shield, though. We're gonna take the tank shield. That's going to help us out immensely. Because I have a special character in my name, because someone took my name, because I was a half hour late logging into the server on launch day for Fresh Start. Someone got my name, and they're enjoying it. I believe they are a warrior. And hello. Sometimes our name comes up as unknown here. I think it's an immersion bug. I think in the quest log it would be fine. Let's see, ill omens. In our battles with the Bleeding Hollow clan fell orcs, we have found upon them foreboding trinkets. These orcs have collected the insignia of fallen honor-hold soldiers and created cursed talismans from them. We fear the dark magic of the Bleeding Hollow orcs have transformed our insignias into evil charms. Find the talismans from the Bleeding Hollow orcs and Zethgor to the east, and bring it to Corporal Iron Ridge at Expedition Point.
Safe travels.
Okay. We did hit level 59, that's true. Well, I think I had come back up here to put some points into reducing the mana cost of our instant cast spells. And then I think, well, next point we should get Divine Storm, so that'll be fun. Let's head over this way.
Greetings.
Force Commander Danath may have misunderstood my request for reinforcements. You look capable, but I asked for a full-size battalion. You see, we have a bit of a demon problem. Doomlord Kazak commands the Burning Legion in Outland. While we can't get to Kazak yet, we can and must get to his lieutenants and command Legion troops from the ground. They have stationed Dreadlords at the Path of Anguish east of here. They are the ones responsible for these infernal storms that rain down upon our heads. To take them and their minions out would be a great setback to the Burning Legion. We can get a two-hander here. That's definitely going to be probably better than what we have. It has agility on it. We can get a one-handed sword instead. And I might take that for tanking, actually.
Safe travels.
Yeah, it would be nice to have an okay shield and an okay sword from this expansion to tank our first. I think the one-handed sword we have is quite old. Yeah, I'm not even really sure where we got it from. It was a turn-in for a quest like a long, long time ago. Somehow I've been using it since then. Could definitely be using Holy Wrath on these guys. Exorcism's gonna auto-crit against demons, so that's nice. There's not a lot that feels better in World of Warcraft than being a paladin that is killing demons. And undead. It just feels good. It feels right. Yeah, it just feels right. Let's see if maybe we can get out of this little ravine. I do think that Hellfire has some of the best music and ambience in the game. It's pretty unique. And it's like, it's a little bit dissonant, but it also has some harmonies in it. And I like it. And that's good, because from what I can remember of the Mage, we actually spend more time in Hellfire than any other single zone. And I think one of you guys looked up the number of quests for me, and Hellfire won in number of quests by quite a margin. It definitely has many, many more quests than any of the other zones individually. And yeah, you spend a lot of time here.
Well met.
We are going to take the sword for tanking. Your battle prowess has been noted by High Command. They want to send you to the front lines to meet up with Rahamas's crew. They're radicals devoted to the complete extermination of the Burning Legion, so you may fit right in.
Farewell.
Yeah, I mean, we're going from 86 top-end damage, 30 DPS, to 151 top-end damage, 44.6 with strength, agility, and stam. The sword, we're gaining a ton of armor, a ton of block, and a bunch of stamina. So yeah, definitely these will be our new tanking setup right here. Looking pretty good. Okay, what next? We can head right over here and talk to these fine people, and they will have more for us to do.
What can I do for you?
I have a vital mission for you, and I want you to succeed and survive. You'll find the Legion front to our northeast, and spaced along it are portals used to gather reinforcements from throughout Outland. We are going to destroy those portals.
See you soon.
Okay.
Need help?
And Zethgor must burn. Use the smoke beacon in each of Zethgor's towers, then return to the wing commander. Oh, why do we get a blue from this? Oh, well that's nice. It has intellect. It doesn't have as much strength and stam. My question is, like, as I'm leveling up this paladin, should I be using stuff like this for just like DPSing and tanking, or is this kind of thing just a healing paladin piece? That's my question for people who are more familiar with the Wrath Pally. Like, I played a Pally in Wrath, but I don't remember itemization like that. I was a Holy Pally primarily, so of course I wanted this. I'm gonna take it, obviously, no matter what, but... yeah, I just don't know if we want to equip it, if we want to just keep our straight strength stam for tanking, or if we do want to have gear with some int on it. I don't know that mana per 5 helps us much as a tank. But I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on stuff like that, as far as our itemization. Which I know will probably be different once we're at endgame in Wrath, but I mean, for leveling now, what would it be like? Is this one of the places where you have to... yeah, there's the beacon. And there's the Cursed Talisman. Apparently it just like dropped right away this time. I think it took us a little while for that to happen last time. Let's go mark the rest of these towers. A little bit of a cooldown on it. Alright, well that's done. Let's go back and turn it in, and then it looks like we might be heading up here to work on closing the portals.
Greetings.
Alright, now he wants us to go get 12 of the Cursed Talismans, so we'll have a little bit of orc killing to do.
What can I do for you?
Let's grab this.
Light bless you.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that we became less armored. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. Our colors match, at least. I like that it protects our neck while leaving, like, several of our vital organs painfully exposed. It's always good. We could go right back down and do that, which maybe we should. It's a lower level than the quest up here. So we'll kind of try to take them in level order, even though I'm not sure it's going to matter too much on the Paladin. But it may, so... we'll come down and do this first. Oh, this is going to be a fun pull. Let's do some Divine Protection. Alright, the more the merrier, I guess. Go ahead and get a heal in here really quick before we pull this respawn. Now these guys can deal a little bit of damage to us. We need to be wary of that. We also need to, well, it's hard to believe, but we need to drink to get some mana back here. It's been a little while since we've really had to worry about that. I could run with Greater Blessing of Wisdom. Maybe that would help. Maybe just Judgment of Wisdom could help. That was so close. So close. I will say that I remember doing this quest on the mage, and it was painful. It was very painful. We had a lot of resist when we would also run out of mana pretty quickly, and when they started to hit us, they hit us very, very, very hard. And basically the peons were the only ones that I could really fight for a while, and I think we ended up leaving and coming back to the quests at a higher level. Because some of the level 61 guys were just too much. Any of these guys can drop talismans. These are all tagged. Someone's having a really fun time over here. I say it's got to be a paladin. It's got to be a paladin. Hope this doesn't get us on anybody else's aggro chain. That'd be unfortunate. We do need to be wary of the eye. We should be able to take it out pretty easily if it wanders too near. This guy we'll take out. He doesn't have his skeleton buddies up yet, so that's fortuitous for us. Yeah, he's not much without his skeleton buddies. This guy's respawned without his as well. There's our buddy the Fell Reaver. He did manage to kill us, I think, twice on the mage while we were here in Hellfire. I feel like he killed us at least twice. Hi, where are you going? This view basically just encapsulates all the beauty you could get out of Hellfire and its strangeness. Okay, back to reality here. Back to reality, he says as he continues to play the video game. That's not a sign of a problem, I don't know what is. Not a problem to me, though. These guys are getting really unlucky. They're up for a long time. Usually they're pretty on the spot about pulling their minions out, but not today. Today we were getting all of them. We'll take you. And hey, there we go, that's 12 out of 12, and that quest did not give us any problems at all on the Paladin. So that's fun, I like that.
You need something?
Now he wants us to go after Warlord Mork.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. And he's going to be back down here in the main building, so we're going back in. And yeah, we got really lucky. We have a Human Paladin here who we can invite so that he can get credit for this. And now we just run away. And it's that easy sometimes. Granted, we got lucky with that one. And for anybody wondering about my tabs, I have a couple of tabs here, Immersion tab and my group tab. Basically, I take out all of the spam, looking for group, general, trade. In the Immersion tab, I don't even see whispers or /say or any of that stuff. In group tab, I see that stuff. But this is for when we're just out questing, doing solo stuff, so that we're not constantly distracted by the endless scroll of looking for group.
Can I help you?
Because it does tend to draw the eye when it's moving every couple of seconds. Alright, speak with Assistant Klaatu at Honor Holds Inn. Okay. Well, do we want to come up here and do this? I think the answer is yes. I think we should just do this while we're here. That makes the most sense to me. So we're looking for 4 rune stones, and each 4 stones are going to let us close one of the portals down. Alright, that's number 4. Let's go close this portal, and then we'll work on getting the runes we need to close the other one. Can we do it from outside? We can. We can do it from outside now. That's 3, I think. Yeah, 3. Okay, one more. I feel like these drop a lot faster than they used to. You're an elite. Yeah, that changes things a little bit. Let's get rid of the non-elite. And that way we can put everything we've got into this guy. Oh good. More. Well, we got him, and that's something. We got all of them. Because I guess we can do that. We got 2 wands to drop as well, which I feel like that's pretty rare. When's the last time you looted 2 wands in one pull? I don't think I ever have, so pretty strange. Definitely put them on the auction house, especially the one with stamina and intellect on it. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. Let's go turn it in.
You got my attention.
Yeah, I feel like the helm would be good. Just west of the Dark Portal are 2 huge transporters, Gateway Murkith and Gateway Shadraz. If you look east up the Path of Glory, you'll see them on either side of the road. I want you to bomb them into rubble. Okay, yeah, we can do this. See, I feel like this would be better for us tanking. Strength, Agility, 30, Stam.
Off with you.
That's what I feel like. We need to talk to the Wing Commander.
With you. Be careful.
Doesn't get much easier than that.
How are ya? Watch your back.
Alright, looks like we are going to be burning some towers here before we go back to Honor Hold. Let's go get that done. It's not really a reason to wait on it. And yeah, we're already really close to 60. You can get 58 to 60 in like an hour if you're like really, really diligent. It's pretty quick to get from 58 to 60 when you're in Outland. They did nothing to stop us from burning all of their throwers, so if they're not going to be diligent in the defense, I don't feel too bad. We could run down here, possibly, and maybe not get killed. Running up the other side would be a little bit of a shortcut. Yeah, this might get us killed, though, that being said. As long as we don't get dismounted, we should be okay. You'd think someone would want to repair this wall eventually. Seems like kind of a strategic weakness. There is a quest here now.
Hello.
Hellfire fortifications. Capture the Overlook, the Stadium, the Broken Hill. Oh, this is a PvP thing.
See you around.
Why don't I remember that?
You need something?
Let's see. Melgor here wants us to get a book that he had, that he lost.
See you around.
We will get that for him when we are out that way. And Klaatu here is trying to assist with an exorcism. And we're going to help him out.
Do not lose faith.
So we need to find some prayer beads, and then we're going to have to fight guys for items. The prayer beads were hidden by a dog somewhere outside. Yeah, I think they're just like right around the back of the inn. You can like talk to a dog and he can lead you to it after you give him a treat, or you can just find the item and click it. So
The Legion's end draws near. Be kind to those less fortunate. Need help?
weaken the ramparts. Okay, here we go. We need items from each of the bosses in Hellfire Ramparts. And in return, we'll get a pretty amazing pair of shoulders.
Go with honor, friend.
Warm wishes to you.
Cleanse 8 trampled skeletons on the path to
May your
glory.
days be long,
We can do
and
that.
your hardships few.
Yeah, I think there's... Is there one more quest for for Ramparts, or are there 2 different quests for Blood Furnace? I can't really remember. I know Blood Furnace we need to collect boiling blood. Maybe this is the only Ramparts quest that we are really worried about. Okay, let's head over here.
How are you?
Yeah, nothing off this one. We'll take the mail to sell it.
Off with you.
And that's gonna get us level 60, which is amazing. Near the end of our invasion, the armory to the south fell under attack by the Horde's insidious Death Knights. Those vile shades cursed the armory's defenders and trapped their souls between the realms of the living and the dead. Those noble souls must be free, I beg you. End my comrades' torment, for I have not the heart to slay them myself.
Have a good one.
Doesn't read as well when you are a Death Knight, I don't think. There we go, Divine Storm! Yes. Where am I gonna put it on my bar? I don't know, I have to pick and choose between, my judgments now. Let's go here. Yeah, this is rough. What don't I use? I use everything. I don't use Repentance. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more keybinds, like, pretty soon, if we get any more abilities. So Divine Storm is our AoE on a 10-second cooldown. We already have so much AoE happening that it's just gonna be overpowered, so be prepared for that. Let's see what the trouble is over here.
Here there.
15 marauding crustbusters.
Good. What's on your mind?
And then we need to go into the mine to kill 12 Gnarg sappers.
Watch your back.
Let's go into the mine and clean this place up. Ooh yeah. They sound really weird and they say ooh yeah for some reason. Yes, it is fun. Oh yeah, they blow themselves up. I should probably, probably don't need to be near that when it happens. So we are eating into some of our mana now, though. That's true. One thing I should check, how are the one-handed swords doing? Oh, one-handed swords are good, so we don't have to worry about that going into the dungeon. We'll be able to hit things just fine. Now we need to go back and kill the name guy who's at the back of this place. You'd think we could have done them both at the same time, but, you know, that would be way too efficient. We will probably have to deal with these respawns. Yeah, we're not going to get around them. Yeah, we had seen a druid come down here, so yeah, there he is. He's probably just killed the named guy. Oh, he hasn't yet. He might not have this part of the chain yet. That's probably the issue. But this is just us making sure that if he does have this, that he gets credit for this guy.
You got my attention.
Do we want any of this? No, we don't.
Watch your back.
Alright, let's go deal with the crust busters, these worms here that are going to break up through the ground and attack us. Sometimes these things bug out pretty fun ways. Gonna have to deal with this guy as well. Oh. Oh. Guys, I think we can learn flying at level 60, can't we? Just have to do a run over to Shadow Moon Valley, I'm pretty sure. We might even have the money for it. We might even have the money for it. I don't know how much it costs, but I know it's not that much. I am going to be doing that today, as soon as I am done with this recording. And the next time you guys see me, we will be flying around this place. Could have swore I saw one over here somewhere. There we go. I realize now that's maybe why we're not seeing as many players as we would expect, because maybe a lot of players are flying around above us, swooping down to get what they need. That could be a thing.
How are you? Off with you.
Alright, what do we want to do now? We could come down here and get the trampled skeletons. That could be something we could do relatively nearby. And just get that out of the way. I think some of the guys down here are like a higher level than us by quite a little bit. But it should be okay as long as we're careful. Yeah, see, the quest itself isn't a high level, but the enemies are kind of a high level. And you kind of have to deal with the enemies. The item has a small cooldown. So that's a thing. These people are just gonna swoop in on their mounts. That's cool. Cool, 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 cool. We can swoop too. We have to swoop in some of these cases. The item cooldown does not help us, but since everyone has to deal with it, it doesn't hurt us either. But someone could run up and just grab this from me right now. I couldn't stop them. All I can do is stand here and look like I'm clicking the item, but I'm not. But hey, we got it done. And we only had to fight minimal amounts of enemies.
I buy and trade.
He has a breadcrumb to look for Gremny Longbeard, northwest of Den Halash.
For the Alliance.
Each day is a blessing.
And this is a breadcrumb to the Temple of Telemot, which is in the far western part of the zone. Won't be getting out that way for a little while. And guys, I am going to take a little break here. I think the next thing we're going to do is Ramparts, so I have some running around to do. I'm going to take us to Shattrath. I'm going to get us to the flight point there. I'm going to take us back to Stormwind. I'm going to train at level 60. And then the next time I see you guys, we will be getting ready to do Hellfire Ramparts, tanking that. So yeah, should be a good time. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more, firstly consider leaving a like and then think about subscribing to the channel. That would help me out a lot. And until next time guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.